If you're just joining us, g'day and welcome. I hope you're ready for some great action coming up with the AssettoCorsaFriends Formula 1 1975 series. I'm Rob Meeseeks and we are about to get this race underway at Watkins Glen. In Watkins Glen, USA, Joni Lindholm from Finland is in first, on softs. 45 minutes remaining in the session. Green flag, green flag. Armin Suneuler from Germany, in turn 4, S's is 9th, and could be looking for a way up the inside of jury view. Why did the robot go on a dive? It had too many megabytes. Thomas Kuzela in turn 5, outer loop on lap 1, is 4th, and being passed by Roll Postma. Smells Like We from England, in turn 7, Toe is 6th, and is hot on the heels of Megasaurus 55. Stefano Bucci from Italy is 11th, and seems to be putting the pressure on George Heath. Thomas Kuzela is 4th, and seems like they are getting in range of Roll Postma. Andy in turn 1, the 90, is 8th, and is trying to catch Jury U. Stefano Bucci hasn't taken any prisoners passing George Heath that puts them firmly into 10th place. Now can they stay there? Thomas Kuzela is 4th, on softs, and is duking it out with Roll Postma. Stefano Bucci in turn 7, Toe, is 10th, and is closing the gap with Richard Rossia. Stefano Bucci has battled tooth and nail to get past Richard Rossia, which puts them in 9th. Thomas Kuzela in turn 11 is 4th, and is hot on the heels of Roll Postma. My wife and kids left me because of my obsession with racing. And it was lights out, and away they go. Andy in turn 2, S's is 8th. Best lap is a 1:47.744, 6.363 off the fastest lap. Stefano Bucci is 9th, and wants to get past Smells. Stefano Bucci has fought their way past Andy, getting them into 8th place. Andy is 9th, and is involved in a battle with Stefano Bucci. Stefano Bucci in turn 8, heel, is 8th, and is trying to get within striking distance of Jury U. They may need to push a bit harder. 40 minutes remaining in the session. Smells Like We is 9th, and appears to be catching up with Stefano Bucci. Stefano Bucci is 8th, and is pushing for a mistake from Jury U. But they need to keep pushing. Stefano Bucci is now 7th. Stefano Bucci is now 9th. Stefano Bucci has been passed by George Heath, handing them 10th. Superb driving there from Stefano Bucci. They have managed to fight their way past George Heath, giving them 10th. George Heath from United States, in turn 5, outer loop, is 11th. Best lap is a 147.159, 5.778 off the fastest lap. Stefano Bucci is 10th, and is trailing well behind Jury U. Smells Like We from England, in turn 9, is 7th, and is getting overtaken by Armin Sunoiler. Andy has passed Armin Sunoiler, which has moved them into 6th place. Richard Rossier from Switzerland is 8th, on hards, and is chasing after Armin Sunoiler. Stefano Bucci looks to have fought their way round Jury U, taking 9th position. Now can they stay there? Richard Rossier is 8th, and is getting pushed hard by Armin Sunoiler. Stefano Bucci in turn 7, toe, is 9th, and has caught up to Richard Rossier. They like speed and are guaranteed to go down in the hardest possible way, so make sure you got your underwear on. Richard Rossier in turn 8, heel, is 8th, and is about to lose a place to Armin Sunoiler. Richard Rossier was 3.0 faster last lap. Stefano Bucci is 9th. Richard Rossier from Switzerland, in turn 1, the 90, is 9th, and is swapping places with Stefano Bucci. Jury U from Germany, in turn 3, Esses, is 10th, on hards, and is going to be looming large in those mirrors for Richard Rossier. Stefano Bucci from Italy, in turn 5, outer loop, is 8th, and seems poised for an attack on Armin Sunoiler. 35 minutes remaining in the session. Armin Sunoiler is 8th, and is involved in a battle with Stefano Bucci. Armin Sunoiler is now 7th. Thomas Kusala from Finland, in turn 1, the 90, is 3rd. Thomas Kusala couldn't take the pressure from Roll Postma as they have moved down to 3rd place. Armin Sunoiler is 7th, and could be making a move soon on Stefano Bucci. I'm not sure they should be in a racing car, or in a transit van on the M25. Richard Rossier in turn 5, outer loop, is 8th, and is chasing down Armin Sunoiler. Jerry Yu is 9th, and wants to find a way round Richard Rossier. Donate a kidney and everyone thinks you're a hero, but donate 5 and suddenly everyone is asking questions. Smells in turn 10 is 12th, and might be getting ready to put a move on Andreas Dittmann. Richard Rossier in turn 3, S's, is 8th, and is going all in trying to find a way past Armin Sunoiler. Now maybe is a good time to use your ancient system of prayer. Andreas Dittmann from Germany, in turn 4, S's, is 11th, and looks to be battling with Wee. Richard Rossier in turn 6, Laces, is 8th, and could be making a move soon on Armin Sunoiler. Jury in turn 8, Heel, is 9th, on hards, and is chasing after Richard Rossier. Richard Rossier from Switzerland is 8th. He's just in front of Jury. Jury Yu in turn 3, S's, is 9th, and is coming in range of Richard Rossier. 30 minutes remaining in the session. Jerry Yu hasn't taken any prisoners, passing Richard Rossier. That puts them firmly into 8th place. Now can they stay there? Richard Rossier from Switzerland, in turn 6, laces, is 9th, and wants to close that gap with Jerry. Jerry is 8th, is being chased by Richard Rossier. Richard Rossier is 9th, on hards, and is going all in trying to find a way past Jerry Yu. Jerry is 8th. Best lap is a 1:45.871, 4.490 off the fastest lap. Richard Rossier in turn 7, toe, is 9th, and appears to be trying to find a way round Jerry. Here I am, brain the size of a planet, and they have me doing this. Call that job satisfaction, because I don't. Joni Lindholm in turn 4, S's, is 1st, on softs. Jerry Yu is 8th, and is coming in range of Armin Sunoiler. Roel Postma from Netherlands is 3rd. Best lap is a 1:42.972, 1.591 off the fastest lap. Jerry in turn 7, toe, on lap 11, is 8th, and might be getting ready to put a move on Armin Sunoiler. Where there's a will, there's a relative. Vesa Tolonen from Finland is 3rd, and is being passed by Roel Postma. Jerry from Germany, in turn 1, the 90, is 8th, and is targeting Armin Sunoiler. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Armin Sunoiler is 8th, and being passed by Jury Yu. George Heath in turn 5, outer loop, is 12th. Best lap is a 146.423, 5.042 off the fastest lap. Richard Rossier from Switzerland is 9th, and is trying to find a way past Armin Sunoiler. Megasaurus 55 from United Kingdom is 5th, and isn't going to be posing much of a threat to Thomas Kuzela. Armin Sunoiler from Germany, in turn 1, the 90, is 9th, and is coming in range of Richard Rossier. Smells is 10th, and appears to be catching up with Armin Sunoiler. Armin Sunoiler is 10th, and is about to lose a place to Andy. Andy in turn 9 is 9th, and is chasing down Richard Rossier. What's the difference between a Lamborghini and a dead body? I don't have a Lamborghini in my garage. Joni Lindholm in turn 6, Laces, is 1st. The drivers are really pushing their cars to the limit out there today. It's a true test of skill and endurance. Richard Rossier on lap 14 is 9th, and has caught up to Wee. Richard Rossier has got past Smells, putting them 8th. Megasaurus 55 is 5th, and is looking to drop into that slipstream behind Thomas Kuzela. Thomas Kuzela from Finland is 4th, and might be getting ready to put a move on Vesa Tolinen. Megasaurus 55 is 5th, and seems to be fighting with Thomas Kuzela. Thomas Kuzela is 4th, and is pushing for a mistake from Vesa Tolinen. Arg, let's hope they don't throw it into the weeds. Megasaurus 55 has licked it and sticked it to Tomas Kuzala, putting them in 4th place. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Megasaurus 55 is now in 3rd position. Visa Tolanen in turn 7, Toe, is 5th, and looks to have the need for speed as they are catching up to Tomas Kuzala. Andy in turn 6, Laces, is 8th, and is going to be looming large in those mirrors for jury. Richard Rossier is 9th, and is going to need to work a lot harder to close that gap with Wee. Wee in turn 10 is 8th, and is there going to be any stamps licked with jury? Andy has put a move on jury that puts them into 7th position. Richard Rossier on lap 16 is 9th and is targeting jury. Jury is 9th and is getting overtaken by Richard Rossier. Richard Rossier in turn 7, Toe, is 8th, on hards. Must be feeling the pressure from jury. Jury in turn 10 is 9th, and has the pedal to the metal chasing Richard Rossier. Richard Rossier in turn 3, S's, is 8th, and wants to close that gap with Smells Like Wee. Jury in turn 6, Laces, is 9th, on hards, and has caught up to Richard Rossier. But they want to keep it away from the barriers. Visa Tolanen on lap 17 is 5th. Roll Postma is 2nd, 15 minutes remaining in the session. Richard Rossier in turn 1, the 90, is 7th, and just doesn't seem to have the pace today. Can they close the gap to Smells Like We? And we are starting to see the drivers spacing out a bit now. We tend to get a bit of a mid-race lull as they settle into the race. Jerry Yu in turn 5, outer loop, is 8th. Best lap is a 1:45.028, 3.647 off the fastest lap. Visa Tolonen is making their way out of the pits. Richard Rossier is 7th, and looks to be reeling in Smells. Stefano Bucci in turn 3, S's, is 5th. Best lap is a 1:42.844, 1.463 off the fastest lap. Visa Tolonen entering the pits is 12th place. Armin Suneuler from Germany is 9th. Richard Rossier is 7th. Best lap is a 1:44.384, 3.003 off the fastest lap. Jerry Yu in turn 9 is 8th. Andy is 6th. The track conditions are changing all the time, and the drivers need to be on their toes to adapt to the changing circumstances. It's a real test of their abilities. Andy was 0.8 faster last lap. Richard Rossier in turn 5, outer loop, is 7th, and is trailing well behind Andy. Andreas Dittmann in turn 3, S's, is 11th. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Arm and Sun Oiler in turn 8, heel is 9th. Stefano Bucci is 5th. Joni Lindholm in turn 3, S's, is 1st. The drivers are navigating a course that's as challenging as it is beautiful. They're twisting and turning, climbing and descending, all while trying to maintain their speed and control. The scenery is breathtaking, with sweeping vistas and stunning panoramas at every turn. But the drivers don't have time to stop and admire the view. They're too busy trying to beat their rivals to the punch, trying to outmaneuver them, trying to take the lead. It's a high-speed dance, one that demands the utmost in skill and precision. Roll Postma in turn 7, Toe, is 2nd. Best lap is a 142.295. 0.914 off the fastest lap. Stefano Bucci in turn 5, outer loop, is 5th. The drivers are jockeying for position, trying to gain an advantage over their rivals. It's like a game of chess out there, with each move carefully calculated for maximum effect. Richard Rossier in turn 7, Toe, is 7th, and isn't going to be posing much of a threat to Andy. George is 10th. Andreas Dittmann was 0.7 faster last lap. Wee in turn 2, S's, is 6th. It's been a thrilling race so far, with plenty of action and drama on the track. You just never know what's going to happen next in a race like this. Tomas Kuzela in turn 8, heel, is 4th. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Andy is 6th. The track conditions are changing all the time, and the drivers need to be on their toes to adapt to the changing circumstances. It's a real test of their abilities. Armin Sunoiler is 9th. Roll Postma in turn 11 is 2nd. Megasaurus 55 is 3rd. The drivers are really pushing their cars to the limit out there today. It's a true test of skill and endurance. Andreas Dittmann is making their way out of the pits. Wee is 6th. Smells has managed to get round Stefano Bucci, putting them into 5th. Stefano Bucci in turn 2, S's, is 7th, and is going to need to work a lot harder to close that gap with Richard Rossier. The 1975 season saw several notable retirements from the sport, including Jackie Stewart and Emerson Fittipaldi. Megasaurus 55 in turn 10 is 3rd. Megasaurus 55 was 3.6 faster last lap. Stefano Bucci is 8th. Jerry Yu from Germany is 7th. Armin Sunoiler in turn 9 is 9th. Megasaurus 55 is third. Armand Sunoiler in turn 5, outer loop, is 9th, and just doesn't seem to have the pace today. Can they close the gap to Stefano Bucci? The 1975 season was also notable for the introduction of ground effect aerodynamics, which revolutionized the design of Formula One cars and greatly increased their cornering speeds. Armand Sunoiler has fought their way past Stefano Bucci, getting them into 8th place. Thomas Kuzela is 4th. Best lap is a 1:42.437, 1.056 off the fastest lap. The leader crosses the line. What a brilliant result. Joni Lindholm finished in 1st place. Roll Postma finished in 2nd place. Armand Sunoiler has crossed the line in 8th. Stefano Bucci finished in 9th place. Megasaurus 55 has crossed the line in 3rd. George has crossed the line in 10th. Andreas Dittmann has crossed the line in 11th. Thomas Kuzela has crossed the line in 4th. Smells has crossed the line in 5th. Richard Rossier has crossed the line in 6th. Jerry has crossed the line in 7th.